All right, everybody, we're at December 4th meeting, 2024, the Swamp Spore Society. I'm gonna go through and show you a setup here. Next meetings will be January 8th. Here's the setup. Start over here. We have some spores. Can go directly to agar plate. When you do that, you're gonna get your mycelium growing in there. You can take the spores and go into this liquid culture, which is a tablespoon of honey and water, and you pressure cook it for a certain amount of time to sterilize it. You can take these this liquid culture or the spore plate. Once this is colonized, you work it inside this steel air box here with this grain jar and this agar plate. Put them inside here. Spray it with alcohol. Spray your jars down with alcohol. Everything's got to be sterilized with alcohol. Okay? And then once you get that grain jar colonized, it's going to start looking like this over here. You can see all the mycelial growth. This is just hydrated grain right here. It's hydrated for 24 hours, then pressure cooked for 90 minutes. And then you take it and add your spores or your liquid culture, and then it'll turn into this. This is some blue oysters. And once you get fully colonized like that, you put in these substrate bags. You got to work inside the steel air box, and you spray all this down with alcohol, and you cut the bag and you dump your grain jar in there. Now this grain jar is a contaminated grain jar. You can see the kind of purple color. It's much different than the white. Okay, and then you make sure everything's labeled. And after you drop your grain jar in here and mix it up, you tie off the bag, and your mushrooms will pop out of the bag. Here's a second method you can do with these little shoe boxes. Hydrate this brick of Coco coir. Put a quart of it in here and a quart of your grain. Mix it all real good together. Spray it down with some water mist. So you want to create a little micro environment in there. Close it up tight and then just leave it set. Now if you want to bypass all that, these all-in-one grow bags are the way to go. You have your air patch in here because your mushrooms need oxygen. They let off carbon dioxide. And you put your liquid culture right in the bottom. You spray it with alcohol, inject about 2-3 milliliters of liquid culture, and you colonize this. This will turn white. You mix it all up. After it's white, mix it up, and your mushrooms grow right in that bag. And these are just some books we have available to kind of check out in the class. Mushrooms of the South. All right, see y'all here.